Any ship captain or navies, especially when navigating vast oceans and crossing distances that is so huge throughout their journey, using calculations considering Earth is a flat plane. They use two primary methods navigating vast oceans, known as the plain sailing and the great circle sailing. These methods always rely on a flat plane surface and not the spherical trigonometry. Sailors, navy, and captains use a flat plane navigation method with always right calculation and no issue. The flat plane trigonometry always gives more accurate results when calculating distances, especially over and on the ocean. No one uses a globe model on any ship there is to navigate, because if they follow the calculations in regards to a globe model, it will lead to shipwrecks. All of them rely on a flat plane maps because that's the only thing that works. Sailors, navy, navigators, and captains aren't dealing with constant curvature corrections. They all use methods designed for flat surfaces. When I say flat earth, I don't usually mean this. This is the flat earth I am trying to explain to you. This is what I talk about when I say flat earth. An enclosed system with a dome firmament surrounded by a vast oceans, not a pancake or your flat face. Earth is the main center of our universe, and by creating any constellations can only be done inside a planetarium, and that is always under a dome. Earth is electromagnetic terranium surrounded by an ethereal sea of water, where our local sun and moon rotating circling like spiral, or known as the concentric spirals, including with it our 5 prominent circles that perfectly connect to our latitudes, which are the Arctic Circle, the Tropic of Cancer, the Equator, the Tropic of Capricorn, and the Antarctic Circle. In this spiral concept, determines different month solstices and equinox, along with its 4 seasons, the summer, spring, fall, and winter. And this isn't about falling off the edge, especially when you are talking about a flat plane, because this realm is an ecosystem or an enclosed planetarium with its natural boundary that existed for millennia, which keep the oceans in place. This is all documented and mapped out and even acknowledged throughout ancient times. That includes our ancient explorers and even our cartographers that depicted a world covered by a massive ice wall, or what they call ice barrier. These are based on observations and all the knowledge of the time. And this massive ice barrier maintains the balance of our plane. The flat plane map model were all accepted as a reflection of our reality. And this weren't controversial back then. Up until today, the flat plane has been dismissed totally at any school establishments, government, politicians, and oligarchs. And that includes the sellout scientist that all works under a contract, projecting a globe model to masses, or worse, scientists who reveals the truth regarding about the true model of Earth, even get killed or vanish. No matter how high you go, the curve we're told should exist but remains elusive, since our horizon appears flat and level. Since 1959, our Antarctic Treaty has kept Antarctica under a very strict rule and even under a strict control. Not even a country allowed to claim it, and no one can freely explore. That includes our commercial flights that avoids it entirely. The simple ancient tool, or known as the sundial, it's been used for thousands of years just to tell the time by just tracking the local sun's shadow. A very straightforward tool to check the exact time. On a globe model, our sundial wouldn't follow a consistent pattern. The sundial's concept is a local sun's path that needs to be consistent and circular, especially in motion spiraling. It is logical, steady, and even predictable. They didn't just use sundial back then just to play it. There is always a purpose for it. Mount Everest is not the tallest mountain on Earth. It is the Rupus Negro, a massive black rock made out of magnetic material, and that is located at the center of the Earth, which is the North Pole, where all our compasses that we use point to, or known as the heart of Earth's magnetic field. Towering over 100 kilometers in height, and 64 kilometer in diameter. All our compasses points towards this direction to point out west, east, south, and north, as the North Pole is considered as the cardinal point or the main cardinal point. The Black Rock corporations took its name from the black rock on Ropus Negro. Again, Earth is a flat, plain surface, a geocentric enclosed system with a firmament together with its local sun and local moon, circling in spiral motion, along with its fixed constellations, including the fixed Polaris, surrounded by ethereal sea of water, which is above and below, with its natural boundary, a massive ice barrier. Assalamu alaikum.